Truck 2.0. Just got done rehabbing this thing again, mainly just fixing stuff that kind of I didn't really like after I put it together the first time. Engine 5.4 Triton out of a 98 F-150. Truck had 28,000 miles on it when we took it out of it. It was totaled. Behind it, E4OD automatic. We've used the stock Ford 98 harness. All the emissions equipment is still on the truck, just repositioned. If you look underneath the hood of a 98 Ford, the breaker box and everything is on the opposite side, on the driver's side versus the passenger side, and same with the mass air sensors flipped in order to fit it into the truck. It just tight fit. But as you see, everything does fit nicely. Underneath the front is Mustang 2 rack and pinion with a Thunderbird rack on it, Granada rotors with Ford Fairmont calipers. It's the caliper brackets were made in the late 90s. I'm thinking they came from TCI. They don't even make them anymore. They just sell the GM ones. In order to get the engine in the truck, we used Mustang exhaust manifolds, and then we used a Mustang X pipe under it, and we just used the lead pipes going into the stock catalytic converters for the F-150. No pre-cats, no after-cat. Afterwards, it's in the Dynamax mufflers. The whole exhaust system is 309 stainless. Rear end is 1957 Ford 9-inch remanufactured center section with 3.0 gears and a track lock. The disc brakes under the rear are from an 87 Continental. That was still a rear wheel drive car at that time. I think in 88 they went to the front wheel drive one. Rear suspension is Posey's springs, just stock shocks. Using a tanks gas tank for a 51 Ford passenger car. I don't know if we can see it inside there, but it's got all that's the pressure transducer here on the back side of the fuel tank. Actually, when we put this thing together, since then, I think Classic has got a converter where you can change the output for your gauges. Well, with the aftermarket gauges, use a 33 to 240 ohm fuel sender, and the Ford uses a 160 to 10. So they're inverse, plus they're a different resistance factor. So it's running two fuel sending units in it, but it's got you can see underneath here, charcoal canisters are in place, all the plumbing is there. Got an equalizer hitch on the back. Inside, it's got vintage air, custom auto sound, hidden stereo, custom auto sound manufacturing, antenna on the back there, Takancha brake controller, all the brackets for and the mounts for the AC ducts were fabbed. I fabbed them up. The steering column is 56 Ford truck automatic, very rare. And in order to make everything work in this truck, I had to move the steering wheel over probably 2 to 3 inches, and the column normally it would have exited the floor about right here. The column would have been a lot more vertical. In order to fit in between the exhaust and the frame, I had to angle it out, and it still took a 2-piece line to do that. It's got new vintage gauges, You see the 3 or 5 indicator lights above the vintage air control panel. Starting at the left is the check engine light, left turn signal, high beam indicator, right turn signal, and brake warning light. And what I'll do is I'll start the truck here and give you a indication of what's going on. So in order to start the truck, what we're going to do is you'll get a 2-second check engine light. And when I hit the starter, we're going to get the brake warning light, left turn signal, right turn signal, high beam indicator, horn. Everything works. Actually, we're using Cole Hurst delay wiper switch, so it's got delayed wipers on it. See them, we'll wipe again here in a couple seconds. It's on long delay right now. There we go. Go down to short delay. Continuous low, continuous high. Okay. Give you a shot of this side of the truck. Get the lights off so we don't run the battery down. So it's riding 4-wheel disc brakes. It's running 17x7 American torque thrust Ds with 225, 55, 17 Michelin Defender TH radials on it all the way around. Done like that so it's easy to carry a spare. The truck's a daily driver. So that's all for this episode.